This is weirdly hot.
Naked Man, are you watching again with the volume turned up? Listen, we have a very specific rule in this household that you've broken time after time. I even had to make a sign for it.
Of course not. I mean, kinda, I think.
Oh, mukbang videos. That's even worse, and you're forgetting about our second rule. I can't believe you're subjecting yourself to this.
I don't know, it's kind of interesting. I mean, you get to vicariously eat through strangers on the internet. Haven't you ever wanted to eat a giant shellfish?
I plead the fifth.
Well, I'm not a lawyer, so I'll take a recess.
Don't do that. Please don't make jokes like that, okay? Read the sign.
Oh, sorry.
Mukbangers, or mukbongers, or however you say it, is a phenomenon that is not understood by many, but viewed by most. It seems like every time I stumble upon one of these horrifying acts of gluttony, I feel a sense of pointlessness when I look at the view count, as if all my ambition and self-worth is just drained from my body. This subgenre on the internet took off a year ago, but still hasn't showed any signs of slowing down. But what makes them this way? Why are people still watching this smut? Hello, my delicious ghouls and goblins, and Happy New Year! It is 2020, and if the rumors are correct, I don't need these stinking things anymore.
Wait, what? What about the sign?
I'm allowed to break my own rules, but I do need these to see, so I'll go ahead and just put these back on. You know, the internet has gone through some serious changes in the past 5 years. You know, trends, they come and go. Creators rise and fall. Little Caesars hot and ready. But no trend has ever created such a lingering stench, quite like the moist mouth noises of the absolutely abysmal mukbang videos. Why are these still a thing? Huh? Why? Well, can somebody tell me? Are we just at a point in humanity where any kind of virtual stimulation gets us off? Slurping down unhealthy amounts of MSG just to fill their nipples with sodium and AdSense. Have we all just given up? Because I know I haven't. It is time to dive headfirst into the world of mukbang, or mukbang, or I don't know how you pronounce it.
Subject 1, Nikocado Avocado.
This is Nikocado Avocado, a mukbanger with over 1.7 million subscribers. His interests include eye rolling, crying, and cheese. My main problem with him is not the ridiculous amount of food he stuffs into his gullet, but the way he monetizes himself not stuffing food into his gullet. I first came across this dude on Reddit when I found a video of him and his ex fighting and talking about breaking up and cancer over rotisserie chicken and some noodles.
What I told you is that you were saying, why don't you go to a doctor? But, well, the reason I don't want to go to a doctor is because it might be cancer and I don't want to know that.
I honestly can't say I've ever been this equally disgusted and confused at the same time. God damn, I'm watching this guy's ad. I don't want to watch this guy's ad. This shot right here is one of the most pathetic things I've ever seen in my entire life. Just a long shot of my dude over here wallowing in his life while Nick plays Stanley Kubrick in the background. And then they, well...
So what do we do for the thumbnail?
And it gets better. With these emotional videos, Nick always does us a solid by explaining what's going on in another video that you actually have to click a link to go see. But when you click on the link,
I know I didn't do any story times or anything. This was just a real quick me eating all of this.
nothing is explained. If you're gonna create a telenovela, you gotta give us the chisme. That's Spanish for gossip. That's how that works.
I like to be honest.
Sorry, I'll get to the eating in just a second, but here's another video that's 13 minutes and 36 seconds of just... You know what, maybe I don't need to go any further. Maybe you already know what's going on here. His whole channel is just based off drama, lies, deception, and then food comes last. Well, that was easy.
Subject 2, Kate Yup.
Alright, so I've seen some crazy stuff circulating around this Kate Yup person. Something about a tooth? I don't know. I'm not here for any of that. I'm only here for the food. Kate Yup is a mysterious mukbanger with over 600,000 subscribers. Her interests include being mysterious and stirring the proverbial pot as well as the literal one. I like the sound of that. Kate's videos are all narrated by subtitles on screen, and the blindfold donning woman slurps and gobbles every creature that has ever learned to swim. But I will say, she eats oysters faster than... Faster than most people. One thing I have yet to understand is why seafood seems to be the prime real estate for this genre. Is it because seafood is kind of expensive and eating it in large amounts kind of constitutes one big flex? Or is it just the most audible food that just gives you a good suck when you eat it? I don't know. All I know is this woman might need some actual help. If the whole, Morse code thing is true, which it probably isn't.
Morse code distress signal asking for help. Listen, if I was pounding down an entire aquarium's worth of raw fish, my hand would be convulsing violently too as my lymphatic system tried not to collapse.
And if it isn't, she's genius because she's getting the views regardless, so good on her, I guess. Huh, there it is again. Lies, drama, deception, food last. Man, this is getting deep.
Okay, this is way too much for me. I'm out of here. Why is the door locked?
Look at the sign.
Subject 3. Ssoyoung.
Okay, so we know that mukbangs are primarily centered around seafood, sucks and slurps, and lies and drama and deception and all that, but where did it all come from? Korea, actually. You know that place with the popular food? And we can't go on this journey without diving into the place that got us into this mess to begin with. Ssoyoung is a mukbanger with over 2 million subscribers. Her interests include hashtag king crab, hashtag mukbang, hashtag eating sound. Well, she sounds delightful. 10 seconds. You gave us 10 seconds to get to know this poor little guy. Hell, he probably had a name at that point, and if he didn't, I'm gonna give him a name. Seamus. You f***ing killed Seamus. Like a crowd that flows surely down your throat, grossly so it goes. Some things are meant to feed. Eat a snack, eat a whole meal too, for I can't help wanting to die right now, for I can't help wanting to die right now. I want to die. I thought I understood it. I thought I was onto something. I thought I was on the trail, but I guess not. I'm gonna have to call on the one person that I know that I can always call on for help. Mukbangers, huh? We had these back in Nam. A group of cadets would sit around the lunch hall and slam back copious cans of Spam in an effort to make our buddies laugh. It always did the trick. But now it's taken over the internet. I've sifted through hours of this stuff, trying to find out what gets the eyes on here, but I just can't figure it out. Crab legs, noodles, mozzarella sticks. How are these people not dead? Or at least comatose? How are their metabolisms so good? Need to stay awake. Need to stay awake.
Now this is very interesting.
Who's there? Show yourself, coward.
Me? You don't know who I am? I am the ruler and overlord of the internet!
Wait, really?
I don't f***ing know, man. I'll be whatever anyone wants for the right price. Now what do you want?
Well, I'll take the ruler of the internet, considering that'll help me a lot more than a cheap hooker.
Oh, so this one has a sense of humor now, do you?
Yeah, and I also have my sense of wonder. Pretty cool, huh?
Wow, that was terrible. Be real with me. No one tends to come to this world when they have all the answers that they seek. What do you need?
Well, it was hard to find out why mukbangers are still so popular, but I just can't seem to solve this case. Am I getting too old for the Force?
Nonsense, my boy. You're just not looking deep enough.
Deep enough? Like, in my soul?
What? No! Look at the sign. Do you see this sign?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Alright. If we look deep into Doplex's investigation and what evidence he has brought forward, you'd notice one thing. You see this? You see this right here? Yeah. It's built on lies, marinated in deception, and deep fried in a thick, oily coating of drama. This is all just a ruse. Except for the Koreans. Those motherfuckers have that shit down and packed. Do you see what I'm trying to say here? Man, that sounds like he's in a constant state of gargling concrete mix.
I see. So this is open and shut. It's all being done for AdSense.
That's right. Why is anything done these days? AdSense. The loving, tender embrace of a fat stack of Benny Franks. It's been like this since the very beginning. The foundation of my world was made by me for this very reason.
Wait, so you're God? But I thought...
Look, buddy, I'd love to sit here and call you by every known character that has a goatee, but I've got like 3 furry chat rooms to burn, a signing for a new policy that makes YouTube a dating app, and like 300 Nazis saying the N-word on Twitter, so I've got a blast. But I'm sure we'll meet again someday. But for now, I think it's time that you woke up.
You know, I think I finally understand now, and I was so foolish to not see it right in front of me all this time. And thanks to Detective Doplex and Floating Head of the Internet, I've learned a very valuable lesson. If you can't beat them, join them. So I've got the gain turned up on my mic all the way, and I've got some of the noisiest food I could find. I got some cheese, because apparently that's a crucial part of this. Oh, I hate this so much. I didn't know ramen could get stale, but now I know. Got some ice cubes. The ice does help wash down the cheese, though. You like the way I chew? I hate this. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing, or, maybe leaving a like, or if you're feeling generous, put something nice in the comments like, hey, great video, I brought you a Capri Sun in case you were thirsty, or I love you, son. Just something simple like that. Big stinky thank you to my boy Zenny for portraying God of the Internet in this episode. You guys should definitely go check him out because he makes some amazing stuff and is criminally underrated. Of course, I just want to give a quick shout out to my patrons this month. Frost Drive, like Nancy with a J, that one. Digital Dice Hater, Trivia Chick, Zachary Pouillet, Bo Blacks, Internet Unwind, Satan, Mr. Caleb G98, Super Cyanide, Rebecca Anderson, Tony Bryant, Swaginus Maximus, Doe Jangles, Bixler, Looney Mania 123, Burger Creek, Polite, Alpha RW, Pantsless Gamer, The Rhino, Super Swim Team 7, Tabor TCU, Chris Has Fun, Matthias Cronston Nygren. And everybody in the chat, please give a warm welcome to Ben GT, or Banked, or Benged. Thanks for your support. Thank you again to my patrons. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys when I see you.